teams that know each other very well.
Boy, I tell you, there is another level of electricity when these teams meet, B.A. We can feel it. It's palpable. The fans are into it. The players are into it. It's just turned up a little bit more.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves, filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Conley in at the point. So it's Minnesota now, after the basket by Utah. Outside Conley, on the take. Here's Towns. The rebound by Markkanen.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Clarkson outside. Five to shoot. Back to Markkanen. Lets it go from deep. Second chance shot. Sexton against Conley. Kicks it out to Clarkson. Down low. Second chance effort. McDaniels with the rebound.
And one word that always goes along with the Jazz: defense. They've been a top 10 defense in the league in 6 of the last 7 seasons.
Now here's Conley. And there's the drive. And they pick up 2.
A cagey score on the inside. Conley has the smarts and he has the skill.
Here's Clarkson, and he slams it in one-handed.
Gotta have some guts and guile to take it to the bucket strong despite the big fella standing in the way.
And with a defense like Utah's had, it's easy to see why. They've been a playoff regular.
Well, it's always a good idea to put a priority on getting stops. Now, it'll be interesting because they traded away their anchor on defense, Rudy Gobert. Can they live up to the standard they've set the last few seasons? Let's see if it can happen.
Here's Markkanen, following the score by Minnesota. The kick to Olynyk. Pass to Clarkson. Olynyk with a screen on Edwards. Back to Olynyk. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Right side Conley. Three-pointer. Here's Gobert. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass getting it done.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied.
Clarkson outside. The kick to Olynyk. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Sexton against Conley. Here's Towns. Oh, it's Towns with the finish.
Towns with the creativity and explosiveness.
Utah trailing here. Clarkson outside. It's Markkanen on the wing. Clarkson outside. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. The Jazz with another miss.
Boy, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity. You know, when he referred to himself as the greatest big man shooter of all time, Karl Anthony Towns certainly raised some eyebrows and sparked some debate in the NBA fraternity.
Here's Towns. And here's Edwards outside. Sends it home from three-point land.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
Looking to win the run. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Now here's Edwards. Here's Conley. Goes back up. And Gobert with the lay-in.
And for Gobert, his offense continues to catch up with the elite defense. He's becoming a legitimate two-way threat.
Here's Sexton. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pass to Olynyk. Markkanen outside. He gets it in there.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, He's a threat every time up the floor.
Conley against Sexton. Conley passes to Edwards. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Colin Sexton.
Anthony Edwards has a great body and knows how to control it. Showing you right there by taking advantage to draw the foul.
And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time. And that does it for the first quarter. Timberwolves ahead, up by 5. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Timberwolves.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
On the court for the Timberwolves, Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. Now here's Sexton. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Count it.
Ooh, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Minnesota in the lead. Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You were so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. 2 important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
Offensive rebound. Edwards against Clarkson. Back to Towns. Deflects the pass. Outside Olynyk. Markkanen outside. Screen by Olynyk. Markkanen misses.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Conley with the ball. Picked up by Sexton. Pass to Towns. Outside Edwards. Drives to the hoop. Minnesota calls time here. The officials have been a little stingier with the whistle recently. Clark, you think fewer fouls called is good for the game?
I like to see the game played with a certain amount of flow, so you got to give some latitude to the physicality, and I am in favor of fewer fouls being called. The officials do a good job, I think, of judging advantage, disadvantage, and it's much more appealing to the fans when the game flows more fluid.
Now here's Clarkson. 6 points for him. On the wing, Sexton. Lets the 3 fly. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Edwards against Clarkson. Towns for 3. Sexton grabs the board. The Jazz have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Into the lane. Pass to Clarkson. And stolen by Edwards. McDaniels with it. Picked up by Markkanen. Here's Conley. Now Edwards. Looking to end the drought. Shot clock at 6. McDaniels from long range. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. And the Jazz with possession here. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Outside Sexton. Here he goes. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got a rebound #5 here tonight.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive anchor.
Utah with the ball. After the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. Conley comes with a double team. Clarkson for 3. Drills it from deep. Clarkson's got 9.
Improving shot mechanics, good height on that jumper, nice arc. I like what I see there from Clarkson.
Conley passes to Edwards. He can't hit that time. The Jazz go the other way with it. Sexton with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. Inside. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
You make your teammates better by giving them good passes. That one was perfect.
Outside Conley. It's Edwards on the wing. The kick out to Conley. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Fires high post, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Utah's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Clarkson against Edwards. Sexton passes to Olynyk. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Left side, Edwards. McDaniels passes to Towns, and it's Jordan Clarkson with the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Shot is good by Edwards.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy's athletic and can really move.
It's good if it goes. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You look at Jordan Clarkson. What a contribution.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Well, the past few seasons, the Jazz have become serious playoff contenders.
You know, B.A., with high expectations, they haven't reached their goal.
The more he facilitates, the more effective Gay is, and it's good to see him concentrating on that part of his game.
Here's Noel. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Pass to Reed. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. You know, Naz Reid initially went undrafted in 2019.
Hey, B.A., that happens to plenty of talented guys. The NBA is a hard league, and a lot of good players have to sometimes go through things to make it. Luckily, systems like the G League give players like Naz Reid an opportunity to grow and go there. So you keep growing like Reid did, and eventually you might find yourself in the NBA. Well, one thing you like there is the extra pass. Evidence that the game is starting to slow down for Dunn.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Noel. Fires for 3. Another miss by Minnesota.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him, and this came up short on the triple.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Goes up from the top of the key. No luck on that one. Now the Jazz take it the other way. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync. Love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest.
And I really think this is the time to do it, because this is a real important juncture in the ballgame right here.
Here's Prince. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
Prince, a really solid athlete, throwing it down nicely there.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the third quarter of the game. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. they can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Gay outside. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Here's Noel. Here's Prince. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Gay.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Back to Noel. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. On offense, here's Utah. They're on a 16-4 run. Now here's Dunn. Tight defense on him. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. The Timberwolves have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Here's Prince. Pass to Alexander Walker. Outside, Anderson. Here's Prince. Another miss by Minnesota. Gay outside. Just 3 on the clock. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
So comfortable finishing on the move. It's very rare to see Gay off balance on this drive.
And so it's Utah. Close. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. Kyle Anderson is out there with Naz Reid. Then there's Taurean Prince. Then it's Jalen Noel. And it's Alexander Walker in a 2-guard. Clock at 4. The shot by Dunn, no good.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
And Minnesota calls time here. And Clark, how about the progress of the Timberwolves?
Love what they've done, B.A. They put the pieces in place to be a playoff regular and still the youth to grow in the long term. That's a nice combination, especially when you look at a guy like Anthony Edwards. He's special.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He really got into them, saying, quote, "You guys aren't playing hard enough. Forget the X's and O's. We need to play with passion." Let's just see that for the last part of this game. Guys?
Thanks for that, Allie. Now here's Sexton. Back to Markkanen. Over McDaniels. Kicks it out to Clarkson. With 1 on the clock. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Large guard loves to drive it, and somebody on defense needs to rotate in front of Clarkson if you're going to stop him.
For 3, Conley. Rebounded by the Jazz.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Markkanen finds Sexton. And he banks in the layup. And the Jazz lead by 15.
And Markkanen, the big fella, has nice court vision, solid at finding open teammates.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Lauri Markkanen. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Conley. McDaniels inside. Markkanen's there. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Edwards, with nobody on him, he buries that jumper.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Sexton with it. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first.
Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
All right, both free throws good from Sexton. For Minnesota, they've gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Conley passes to Edwards. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter.
Boy, the athleticism of Edwards is something to behold. Love watching him sky up to throw it down.
They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
Clarkson outside. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
The total answer for this team. Clarkson on one tonight.
Outside Edwards. To the paint. Oh, deflected. And stolen by Sexton. It's Markkanen on the wing. Clarkson outside. It's blocked by Gobert.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots. An awesome athlete. It's fun watching Gobert get up and hammer it down with force.
Utah's gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Now here's Clarkson. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Olynyk for 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. From deep. Right wing. Here's Conley. Again, the Timberwolves score.
Just a smart offensive player. Conley is aware of when he should look to rise and fire. Whew, I love it. Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Jazz.
And they got a huge boost from their reserves tonight.
Yeah, the point differential between the two benches was a deciding factor in this game.
Man, you have to recognize what a night it was for Jordan Clarkson.
Boy, from a scoring standpoint, he was absolutely sensational. Made the game look easy tonight.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
Well, Conley can be a volume scorer from the arc. The defense can't let him just have those opportunities.
Now here's Sexton. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Markkanen outside. Just 5 to shoot. He shoots. And another miss by Utah. So we see the Jazz get the win here. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
going to be the Jazz off the tip. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. And it's Thibault in at the 3, the small forward. Now, here's Sexton. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
That's unblockable unless they can get a bigger man on him. Gotta learn your lesson.
And you look at the young talent the Blazers have, a nice young core group that can grow. Simons, the big name from that group.
Here's Simons. Stolen by Clarkson. Olenek up top. He's covered by Grant. And he dunks it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Giants to the hoop. Lillard with no one around. From outside, off the mark. And Simons and Little Greg, a pair of names Portland fans are definitely excited about.
And they've shown that they can be valuable players. Portland got a lot younger with the trades they made last year. Now they have to have that youth develop.
Here's Lillard following the bucket by the Jazz. Over Sexton. And Lillard kicks to Nurkic. Passes it to Simons. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Greg, when you watch Anthony Simons play, you can see the burst he has on the ball.
And that goes for him attacking the rim and rising up for a shot. Impossible to stay in front of him with that quick first step. And with his skill and athleticism, boy, the sky's the limit.
Now, here's Clarkson.
Got to be cautious when you guard Clarkson. He's got a good burst. When he gets assertive like that, oftentimes will draw a foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
And we've seen it for years. And despite their regular season success, the Jazz just unable to make much noise in the playoffs. Credit the front office for coming to terms with it and pivoting to a rebuild while they could get top value for their stars.
Offensive rebound. For Utah, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for to start off this game. Lays it up off the glass.
Got into the paint and then smelled that he was around the rim and got it done.
For the Trailblazers, it's been a slow start here. 8-point game. Launches it. Nurkic trying to get open. Portland no good that time either. The Jazz have gone 4-4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Sexton kicks to Clarkson. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Trailblazers trail by 8. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And he banks in the layup.
Top-notch ball handling skills. That's just one of the things separating Lillard from most other point guards.
Outside, Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
Sexton as a guard making that look so pretty.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. Trailing here by 8. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now, here's Clarkson with the crossover. And Utah again with the bucket.
Not just a scorer. Clarkson is very willing to dish it when a teammate's open.
Here's Lillard, and he drives in. Grant for 3. Simons. Good, and Grant gets the assist.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here's Sexton. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
Sexton realizing that one of his guys is wide open, and that court awareness, he was able to get it to him.
Three-pointer, Lillard sinks the three-pointer. Lillard's got 7 points.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
The Jazz have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
Sexton understands what's at stake for him, so the passion that he brings to the court on a nightly basis has to be there.
Trailblazers trail by 8. 1 second separate in the shot clock and game clock. Lillard from outside, and the Trailblazers another 3.
The backcourt today as good as it gets, and they've earned the green light every time they touch the ball.
Clarkson taking his time here. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Utah Jazz.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second quarter. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. And it's Thibault in at the 3 spot. And here's Sexton after Damian Lillard was able to get the 3 to go.
That Jordan Clarkson bringing it up to the 10.
Trailblazers trail by 4.
And we see Portland revamping on the fly. A lot of changes, but it's not a rebuild. This new look roster hoping to keep the Blazers relevant while also giving them a greater upside long term.
Now Olynyk after the missed 3 from Damian Lillard.
And Olynyk doing a nice job just keeping the symmetry out there.
Lillard with it, and it's Clarkson picking him up. And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Lillard the pass to Thibault. With the drive. And it's Simons missing.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, the Blazers missed the playoffs last season for the first time in almost a decade. Coach Billups says, it's been a lot here so far, but I just know that I'm built for this. This is what I do, and it gives me the opportunity to stand up as a man to show that I can lead. I'm ready for it. Kevin?
I think he is, and he's embracing the challenge, which is fun to watch. David, thanks. Sexton's shot is good. Sexton's got his second basket of the night.
Too easy that time. Sexton sniffing it out and then getting to an area on the floor that made that one easy.
Here's Lillard. Got a piece of it. They recover it. The Trailblazers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And he knocks down the first one. Greg, you take a look at Nurkic. He is at his best going against big-name centers.
Nurkic is the kind of player who rises to a challenge, can be a bit inconsistent in what he gives you, but he loves the challenge of going up against the best. Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Here's Thibault after Jordan Clarkson's bucket. Lillard attacking. Takes the 3. Thibault can't get it to go. Jazz leading by 6. Markkanen down low. Covered by Simons. Clarkson kicks to Olynyk. And the Jazz another 3.
And Danny Ainge selected Kelly Olynyk in the first round back in 2013. largely because he wanted a big player who could help them space the floor.
Here's Lillard over Sexton. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. The Jazz have gone a sensational 5 of 5 from the field since the start of the second quarter. And Markkanen gets it to go on the assist from Olynyk. And now an 11-point Utah lead. 1:30 left in the second quarter. Look at that.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. Now here's Sexton. He has 6. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Ball violation. It'll be a jump ball.
Covered by Simons. Just 5 to shoot. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
Here's Nurkic. Thibault on the wing. Lillard with it. Guarded now by Sexton. Got a hand on it. They get it back. Here's Nurkic. And at last, they get one to fall.
Assist from.
Think about Nurkic and how great it is to see him back on the floor. That horrific leg injury back in March of 2019.
Pass to Clarkson. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got 5 assists in the game. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Lillard against Sexton. Kicks it out to Lillard. Fires the 3. And it's Utah with the rebound. Markkanen's got 4 rebounds in this game. To the middle. And he makes good on the layup. 17 points in the game.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And so it's Utah. 13 points up at the end of the...
The Trailblazers, 25.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed. For this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Brent, it's been well documented. Three-point shooting is at an all-time high. Do you see this trend ending anytime soon?
I don't think so, Kevin, but there will be a tipping point as to how many you can actually shoot. And we've seen a team do that where they've shot over 50 attempts per game for a season, which I don't think is going to happen again. But young guys coming up are practicing this shot. They're going to be better suited, better equipped, and more talented to make them. So three-pointer is going nowhere, Kevin.
We've got Rudy Gay, and it's Azubuike in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz.
And Dunn does a little bit of everything out there. Scores the ball, distributes it well, and also pounds the glass aggressively.
Now, here's Johnson. It's hauled in by Dunn. And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. And finished off by Gay.
Rudy Gay not messing around that time on the inside, getting up quickly and all the way to the rim.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Johnson inside. Dunn covering. Little can't hit. Utah leading by 14. Brent, Nasir Little has certainly been stepping up lately, hasn't he?
Yeah, some nice progression from him and taking on more responsibility for this team. Obviously, with star players out, the coaching staff's going to lean on some of their younger players, and that might accelerate the growth. Nasir Little certainly took a lot of pride in being an energy guy and a defender last year, and that's going to bode well for his foundation.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. to the wing on the left. Here's Fontecchio. Off target with his 3. Trailblazers trail by 16. The pass to Sharp. Inside. And he goes in for the dunk.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Here's Dunn. Pass to Fontecchio. Back to Dunn. Over to the left wing. They get it again.
Oh, look at that. Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Now, here's Sharp. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Now, here's Johnson. Shot clock at 5. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Utah leading by 16. Here's Horton Tucker. Back to Gay.
2 minutes remaining.
He dishes it to Azubuike, and the powerful one-handed slam.
Solid at feeding his guys the ball. Rudy has no problem giving it up that time.
Pass to Eubanks. Kicks to Reddish. It's deflected. Here's Horton Tucker. Jazz working now with the fresh shot clock. Dunn, wide open, he fires. And a miss there on the triple. Trailblazers trail by 18. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball in rhythm. And you know there aren't many teams with a more dedicated fan base than Utah. The Jazz fans are behind their team no matter what.
Now, here's Dunn. Here's Horton Tucker. Back to Dunn. Kicks it out to Gay. Flying is what from deep. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. For Portland, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Here's Johnson. Tries again, and the layup is up and in. Johnson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with the soft touch to match.
Now, here's Dunn, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
I love seeing Dunn use his creative side to get these calls. He is simply amazing at putting defenders in a tough spot.
At the line for 2.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 32 seconds left in the third. Now, here's Sharp. He's guarded closely, and the shot is good.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Johnson against Dunn. Going inside. Kicks it out to Gay. From downtown. Here's Azubuike. And it's Portland with the rebound. Little with the ball. Here's Eubanks. And so it's Utah, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. And it's Thibault in at the 3. Utah leading by 16. Clarkson passes to Sexton. Misses the 3. And so Grant will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. That's a 2 from Lillard. Rebound collected by Clarkson.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
Back to Sexton. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Jazz lead by 19.
Just loves it. Loves to play like a guard and shoot it from the perimeter. Markkanen's bread and butter.
Lillard dishes to Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Clarkson outside. Outside Sexton. Lets it go from 14. And again it's Utah.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Now here's Lillard. Sexton grabs the board.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Utah?
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
And I feel like there's been an old school aspect to what they've done tonight, and that is pounding the ball inside, getting it down low, getting those looks in close. That's been effective.
Trailblazers trail by 20. Lillard outside. Pass to Simons. And it's in there.
Maybe worrying a bit too much about Lillard that time, dropping the dime to the unguarded player.
Clarkson against Simons. Outside Markkanen. There's the dish to Olynyk. 4 on the clock. Stolen by Grant. And now Portland on the break. Here's Simons. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Grant's playing with a great edge on the defensive end. Looks to poke that one away. And comes up with a steal.
Clarkson for 3. Another miss by Utah. Trailblazers trail by 16. Grant the pass to Simons. Nice D from Sexton. Utah has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Back to Olynyk. Nice ball movement by Utah. And Grant with the clear path to the hoop. Ahead. And that one's good. Thibault's got his first points of the night.
Well, nice to see Grant provide that assist. He's been working on that part of his game.
Clarkson outside. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Jazz.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And here's Sexton following Jeremy Grant's 3. Sexton deciding where to go with it. There's the pass to Markkanen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Clarkson for 3. And here is Simon. Launches a 3. No good on the shot.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Driving in.
Good job with Simons not hesitating. It just opened up for a split second. He was ready to fire.
Outside, Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and That can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going fully on display here.
Six seconds left to play in the final quarter. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. Some good competition, but the hometown...
And of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
All right, let's check out the starting lineup for the Trailblazers. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2, and it's Thibault in at the small forward. Now here's Lillard. Pass to Simons. Back to Lillard. And he drains the turnaround J.
A member of the All-NBA 75 team, Damian Lillard add another hoop to his legendary career.
Here's Edwards. And that one is stuffed right through.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Grant outside. Back to Lillard. Pass to Thibault. And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Offensive rebound. Nurkic. And he makes it on the layup.
Using his size to save the play, Nurkic grabs the offensive rebound and finishes it.
Outside Edwards. Spins. It's McDaniels on the wing. Back to Edwards. 5 on the clock. And the layup is good off the glass. Edwards got his second bucket on the night.
Yeah, attack mode from the start. Exactly what you want coming into this game.
Get your better score some easy looks so they can start to establish themselves.
And Thibault with a drive. Outside for Grant. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Coming off his third All-Star performance, it's easy to say Rudy Gobert is one of the best centers in the league.
The shot by Conley, no good. The Trailblazers have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Nurkic passes to Graham. And there's the lob, and Nurkic throws it down.
A jack of all trades, Jeremy Grant also has a strong feel for when his guys are uncovered.
And Smitty, no question, Gobert, one of the best bigs we have in the league right now.
You're right, B.A. The reason why 3 consecutive All-Star appearances. He's led the league in field goal percentage multiple times. And he's a block machine.
And the dunk by Lillard.
This is so fun to watch. Lillard going up with some real power to finish the slam.
Pass to Edwards. Tries the spin move. And he drives in. And Edwards slams it in.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Now here's Lillard. The 3 is up. Drains the triple. Lillard's got 7.
The range of Lillard is endless. You cannot let him get looks from deep. Dame will hit him.
Conley passes to McDaniels. Edwards against Simons. And Edwards slams it in.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Now here's Lillard. 7 points in the game. Simons outside. And stolen by Edwards. 50 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Gobert. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Towns. Lillard pulls down the board.
Woo, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
With a step back. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Back to Conley. Pass to McDaniels. Here's the three. Nails it from 3. And it's all knotted up.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Here's Lillard. No good. Misses at the buzzer. Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
That has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the 1. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. And it's the Blazers with the ball. Man, Blazers fans have been having a bit of whiplash. Western Conference Finals to the lottery in just 3 years.
NBA injuries had a big part to play in that. Shows how fast the NBA landscape can change. Fans are hoping they can get back to what they were just as quickly.
Oh, Grant throws it down.
A display of pure athleticism by Jeremy Grant, rising up for the huge dunk.
Conley on the attack. Towns passes to Conley. The kick out to Edwards. Shoots over Simons. Here's McDaniels. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Gobert, no good. Portland leading. Thibault with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Back to Thibault. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And no good on the second free throw. So 0 for 2 there. Well, Smitty, great teams have a plan B when the plan A fails.
Well, BA, a part of it is coaching, but it's also about having the talent to win more than one way. Also, it's about ad-libbing and being able to change on the fly.
Here's Grant over Towns. Thibault finds Lillard. Grant with a screen on Conley. For 3, here's Lillard. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. The Timberwolves have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. McDaniels can't hit. For Portland, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Here's Simons. There's the drive. Lillard outside. And the dunk by Lillard.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, BA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Now here's Conley. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Towns passes to McDaniels. Back to Towns. To win the drought. Gets the 3 to fall.
Well, Towns was the perfect selection there. He's always ready to strike with a quick shot.
And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, I think, Brandon?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
Minnesota with the ball after the basket by Portland. McDaniels passes to Edwards. Nice move. And it's good on the layup. Edwards has got 10.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Simons outside. Going inside. Here's Thibault. Pass to Nurkic. Outside for Grant. Here's Thibault. McDaniel's covering. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Conley against Lillard. Left side, Edwards. McDaniel's with it. To the wing, right side. Towns for 3. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Ah, the versatility of Towns. Unleashing his outside game and presenting all sorts of problems for the defense.
Now here's Simons. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim. Great positioning on the putback.
The long reach of Rudy Gobert really comes in handy when he's patrolling the offensive glass.
Lillard fires away from way outside. Minnesota with a rebound.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. And so he hits both. For Portland, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Lillard against Conley. And here's Simons outside. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. Simons has got 7.
We've seen Anthony go for 40% from deep for an entire season. You know this man can shoot it.
And the first half comes.
With the score, your Minnesota Timberwolves 23, the Trailblazers 24.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
So the Trailblazers 5 right now. We've got Drew Eubanks. Sharp out there with Johnson. Then it's Nasir Little. And it's Reddish in at the 3. Oh, and Reed with a block. Out of bounds. Trailblazers ball as Portland keeps possession. And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go. Here's Little. No good on the quick 3. Minnesota has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Here's Noel, covered by Johnson. Pass to Prince, puts up a 3. Sharp grabs the miss.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Out to the right wing. Rebound Minnesota.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
Back to Anderson. Pass to Noel. Shot clock at 5. Here's Johnson. And he's going for the lob. Ooh, it's stolen away. Fast break, Minnesota. Up the floor. And finished off by Anderson.
Playing with good instincts. Nikhil making those around him better.
Now here's Johnson. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Outside Reddish. Count that bucket.
He's still adding muscle to his frame. Cam Reddish is showing us his ability to play through contact and finish.
Here's Noel. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Pass to Prince. Takes the three. The rebound by Eubanks. For Portland, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Reddish, and he dunks it down.
We saw a lot of this from Cam in college. He seems most comfortable creating off the bounce.
Here's Noel, covered by Johnson. Pass to Prince, 6 on the shot clock. Here's Noel. From the arc. Nice D from Reddish.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Johnson with it, picked up by Reed, and the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
Man, the defender really went after him.
No good on the free throw.
You know, at the 2021 draft, there wasn't much doubt that Keon Johnson was the best athlete in the class. Elite is the word you hear to describe his physical gifts.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
The three hits the trifecta. Prince has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Prince has gotten better at creating his own shot, but the catch and shoot game is still his specialty.
And the whistle blows, and it's going to be over the back here.
The way he was going over and through the man in front of him, he should have known the whistle was coming.
Couldn't have been more obvious about it. That's just a lack of discipline, not the way you're taught to do it.
Pass to Prince. And he makes it. Prince has got his second basket of the night. You know, when it comes to Johnson's athleticism, that really comes into play on defense.
B-A-Y, he's high energy, he's tough, and he's active. And with the motor he's got, he never stops working at that end. He's going to be a defensive stopper in this league for a long time.
The shot by Eubanks, no good.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
And it's Alexander Walker penetrating to the inside. Reed, a slam dunk by Reed.
Look at the unselfishness by Prince. Doesn't have what he wants, keeps the ball moving.
Here's Johnson. Pass to Sharp. That one a little long. Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Here's Noel. Kicks it out to Anderson. Here's Alexander Walker. Portland grabs the miss.
Look, he's got all the confidence in the world, but you're trying to go for the big finish. You've got to finish.
Here's Prince. Pass to Reed. Out of bounds. Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession. Long range from the inbound. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
When Prince gets it clicking from the perimeter, gets his confidence going, the entire offense benefits.
And so it's Minnesota leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. More 2K action in just a moment. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle, and it's Conley in at the point. So that's the lineup from Minnesota.
He can do incredible things. He can also help you win by simply being reliable.
Conley against Lillard, driving in. And that basket makes him 6 for 11, shooting a good percentage.
You gotta love to see Damian Lillard light it up like this on offense, making a big effort to deliver for his squad.
Back to Towns. Can't get it to drop, and it's Portland the other way. Right side Thibault. Stolen by Conley. Gobert with it. He's picked up by Lillard. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Quick feet, quick hands of Conley, forcing the turnover and getting them out on the brink.
Here's Lillard. Outside Thibault from behind the arc. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Edwards, a pass to Towns. Drops in the layup for 2. And it's a 10-point Timberwolves lead.
Look at Towns asserting himself inside. He knows he can muscle his way to a shot anytime.
Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Fast break, Minnesota. McDaniels from long range. And another 3 for Minnesota. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
You're so worried about Dame's range, Lillard can just speed right past you.
Pass to Towns from downtown. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 3 assists tonight.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Grant's shot is off. Minnesota's gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the 4th. Towns for 3. And it's Portland with a rebound. Grant in the post. Towns on him. Oh, Grant throws it down.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Pass to Gobert. Outside Edwards. Conley with the ball. Fires the 3. And no good.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
And he gets it to go.
And Lillard has a shoot-first mentality. Once he gets positioning inside, he looks to score.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Towns. Outside Conley. The kick out to Edwards. Clock at 6. Knocks down the long J. And the Timberwolves lead by 13.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the 4th, and it's working.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch. Looking to rack up points in chunks.
Back to Lillard. And Gobert with a block.
What timing from Rudy. He is superb at measuring when to go after blocks.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Time for the fans now to celebrate a win for the Timberwolves.
They had to fight for this one. With the game hanging in the balance a couple of times, they made winning plays, Grant.
It's all about having a strong mentality. What's interesting is that anytime momentum turned against them, instead of folding, they responded with their own attack.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Anthony Edwards.
He really played at his preferred pace, never let adjustments by the defense speed him up or slow him down.
And here are the Trailblazers now. It's a 13-point game. Now Conley. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up.
To the best kid.
at the point guard position. And Doris, one of the Jazz games you called last year was pretty special. It was the first all-female broadcast team in NBA history.
And one of the best parts for me, Kev, was there were a variety of women in roles that will never be seen on the camera. So tape, graphics, audio, operations, each and every one of them, just like the three broadcasters who were calling the game, have been in their position at some point where the only person in the room was of your gender, just like yourself. So it's unique that the entire broadcast was filled with very capable women. It was such an honor to be a part of.
And so Markkanen will bring it up for Utah. Sexton deciding where to go with it. And Olynyk kicks to Sexton. Back to Olynyk. 6 to shoot. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Lets it go from the wing. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
You know this, Olynyk has a terrific motor. He's always been a high-energy guy who makes things happen.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Conley kicks to Towns. Back to Conley. It's Edwards on the wing. He's covered by Clarkson, and he comes up with the deuce.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Sexton dishes to Olynyk. Takes it inside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
I like how Kelly Olynyk finds a number of different ways to contribute to his team. A selfless player who always does what's asked of him.
Now here's Conley. Outside, Towns. Pass to Gobert. Towns trying to get open. Second shot opportunity. Here's McDaniels. Timberwolves keep it alive. Towns down low, and Towns throws it down.
It's not just the scoring productivity that makes Karl Anthony Towns great. It's his willingness to mix it up and rebound the basketball.
Now, here's Clarkson. Misses from close range.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
And how about the impact Anthony Edwards has had?
This guy's a real game changer on the floor. Scores it at a high clip, can play big inside and play big outside. Does everything on the floor with a passion, with a joy, and with a flair.
There's Clarkson. Michael Conley making his last shot. They set the pick. Olynyk the pass to Sexton. Conley grabs the miss. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Down low, here's Towns. And Towns throws it down.
That's a message by Karl Anthony Towns. Throws it down with authority.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
The shot by Sexton, no good. Minnesota leading by 4. Conley with it. Outside, Towns. Now, here's McDaniel. To the right side. The pass to Edwards. This one for 3. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Edwards got 5.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Now, here's Olynyk. Out to Clarkson. Looking to end the run, and the layup is good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack, and where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Towns finds Edwards. Outside Conley. Lets it go from deep. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Timberwolves leading by 5. Edwards from deep three-point territory. That shot is off target. That makes him 2 for 3. Clarkson for 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first. Outside Conley. Kicks it to McDaniels. A 3-ball. That one no good. Markkanen down low. McDaniels defending.
Well, Clarkson doesn't do huge assist numbers, but he won't waste a wide open opportunity.
Here's Conley. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Timberwolves lead. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Timberwolves.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point guard. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And in this era of positionless basketball, of course, we're starting to see some guards who end up playing in that dunker spot, down low, more than on the perimeter.
Let's call them little big men, Kevin. Guys like Bruce Brown, Gary Payton II. These are powerful athletes, unbelievable vertical spacers. They set great screens. They can finish as a roller. I love the use of these undersized guys who don't necessarily shoot it well in this role.
Doris, one thing that stood out about the Timberwolves last season was their fast-paced play.
No doubt, Kevin, and you can trace that directly to the head coaching position in Chris Finch. This is a group that loved to push the basketball up the floor, wanted to catch defenses before they had a chance to dig in the half court. And remember, that is the classic mark of a youthful team, particularly one with the athleticism that Anthony Edwards brings. Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Conley left side. Stolen by Clarkson. Towns against Sexton. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Now, here's Sexton. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Outside, Markkanen. 6 on the shot clock. Let's go. No good. That would have tied it. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Conley. Passes it to McDaniels from outside the arc. The shot missing. And it's Utah the other way. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Markkanen finds Olynyk. Gobert brings the double team. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. It's Gobert with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. No points yet here in the second quarter for them. Edwards passes to Towns. Here's Conley. Outside Edwards. The dish to Gobert. And it's blocked. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Just 2 to shoot. And slam dunk by Gobert.
The unselfish play by Anthony Edwards' teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves. And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Has to Gobert. Back to Conley. Stolen by Clarkson. Pass to Sexton. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
You can see right there the strength Colin Sexton brings to the point guard position. Plays right through that contact for the end one.
The Timberwolves have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drive. Out to Edwards. Three-pointer, and that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got his 3rd assist on the night. Jazz have gone 2 of 5 in the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Outside, Sexton. 1:25 left now here in the second. Here's the drive. Gobert with the block.
Well, let's remember, Rudy Gobert has got a 7'9" wingspan. Sometimes it's just easy picking sending it back.
McDaniels gets to Conley. Edwards against Clarkson. Off with the layup. Utah trailing here. Outside, Markkanen. The 3. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. He has 6.
Hard work and soft hands. Guys, that's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in. Now here's Conley. Here's Towns. He kicks it to Gobert. Back to Towns. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. 5 to shoot. Edwards. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And that's 10 points for Anthony Edwards.
So you can see Anthony Edwards trying to probe and create an opportunity to get off the dribble drive. Sees that window and exploits it.
Now Clarkson. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Markkanen finds Olynyk. Back to Markkanen. Olynyk sets a screen for Markkanen. The pass to Olynyk. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Olynyk's got it all tied up now for the Jazz.
Well, a nice effective mid-range game by Kelly Olynyk. Just a gorgeous release.
And support.
18. The Jazz. 18.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Getting underway here in the second half. Here's Will Hardy's 5. They've got Dunn, and it's Azubuike in at the 5.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
A three-pointer, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time. And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot riding on it.
Now, here's Dunn. Plays it up and banks it in. Dunn's got the lead up to 2 now for Utah.
Yeah, I really admire the poise of Chris Dunn, appearing totally comfortable in the paint.
Passes it to Alexander Walker. Out to the right wing. Anderson, a screen on Dunn. It's picked off. Here's Prince. Kept alive. Goes back up. Reed kicks to Prince. Anderson passes to Reed. It's good. Reed's got his first 2 points of the night.
You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
To the paint. Here's Horton Tucker. Pass to Fonjecchio. And he drives in. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Minnesota with the ball, following the bucket by the Jazz. And here's Gay. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Azubuike. Reed with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room with the break. Here's McLaughlin. And that one goes long.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
And it's Fontecchio missing. Timberwolves trail.
Many teams could use a multi-position defender like Taurean Prince.
Well, defensively, you know that Taurean is going to play with great effort night after night. He does an incredible job contesting shots, fighting through screens, and offensively, obviously, his value comes as a spot-up shooter.
And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Azubuike, rebounded by the Timberwolves. Pass to Alexander Walker. And stolen by Dunn. Here's Azubuike. Here's Horton Tucker. There's the killer 2-handed slam.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. That one drops for him.
Boy, what a nice job by Rudy Gobert. Thin frame, yes, but able to take the contact and still finish.
Conley against Dunn. Here's Horton Tucker. On the pass to Dunn. Shot clock at 6. Here's Horton Tucker. And rebounded by McDaniels.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a you got to be kidding. Wow, the size and speed of Towns, a natural-born highlight reel.
Dunn looking over the floor. Passes to Fontecchio. He dishes it to Azubuike. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Timberwolves have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. So the Timberwolves called their first timeout.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
All right, everybody, time to get on your feet and make some noise. Give a round of applause to your Timberwolves dancers.
17 seconds left to play here in the third. Edwards inside. He's covered by Clarkson. Edwards, that's good.
Well, Anthony Edwards came into the league with a reputation as a scorer. He is starting to hum a little bit right here.
The open look here for Sexton. And no good on the last second attempt this time. That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns can make face-up perimeter jump shots, no doubt. But when he's got this part of his game cooking, look out.
Here's Sexton. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Sexton's got the game tied up here for the Jazz.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Right side, Conley. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Here's Gobert, and you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Sexton dishes to Clarkson. Sexton kicks to Markkanen. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Conley gets the bucket. Now it's a 4-point Timberwolves lead.
Well, inside, Mike Conley has got to be savvy, and he is in that instance.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Here's Sexton. Gobert with the block. Timberwolves leading by 4. Conley the pass to Towns. Back to Conley. Kicks it to Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Utah ball.
Jazz trail by 4. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
A rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Edwards kicks to Conley. Feeds it to Gobert. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 6 assists now in the game.
Feed Rudy Gobert down low. Watch him cash in.
Clarkson against Edwards. Clarkson passes to Sexton. Olynyk in the corner. Back to Sexton. To end the drought. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. In a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Credit them for not settling. I mean, they've been in attack mode off the dribble all game long, and thus far, it's paying off.
They've also made a concerted effort to get the ball down low. Many of their points coming in that painted area tonight.
And again, Minnesota will turn it over.
That could be costly. When the game is hanging in the balance, the last thing you can afford is to turn it over.
Now, here's Clarkson. He feeds it to Olynyk. Shoots over Towns. Second chance effort. Clarkson kicks to Sexton. Out to Clarkson. Back to Sexton. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Timberwolves leading by 3. Towns the pass to Edwards. 1:03 left to play here in the fourth. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. The Jazz shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Clarkson outside. To the left side wing. It's stolen by Gobert. Outside Conley. Pass to Edwards. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the final quarter. wide open. Money.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Clarkson against Edwards. Up top, Markkanen. And the miss. And so Minnesota takes the win. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
To the best kid in the hall.
Jazz start out with the ball. So let's take a look at the starters for the Utah Jazz. Lauri Markkanen out there with Kelly Olynyk. Then there's Colin Sexton. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Shot clock at 6. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. The ball's knocked loose from 20 feet. And it's Clarkson missing.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter. That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
And Jusuf Nurkic, a solid role player, fits well into any team environment. A great passer and doesn't need touches to contribute.
Defended by Nurkic.
And slammed that thing through.
A nasty two-hander. Now Portland with it. We played just over a minute here in the first. Here's Lillard. Oh, and the jam by Lillard.
Another reminder that Damian Lillard can be explosive, and we love it.
And we saw last year, Nurkic can also act as a mentor with young players, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., and that's a great veteran presence from Nurkic. Not a star player by any means, but a player everyone would want on their team.
Here's Thibault. Outside for Grant. Clarkson outside. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Got into the paint and then smelled that he was around the rim and got it done.
Simons outside. And a dunk by Lillard.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Clarkson outside. And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thybulle. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Markkanen from long range. Connects from downtown.
Just loves it. Loves to play like a guard and shoot it from the perimeter. Markkanen's bread and butter.
Sexton against Lillard. On the wing, Simons. 4-3. Lillard can't get it to go.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Thybulle with a steal. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Well, seeing Jeremy Grant at his size getting out on the break in full sprint, collecting and finishing.
Clarkson against Simons. Markkanen from long range. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Outside for Grant. Pass to Simons. Takes it inside. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Good job with Simons not hesitating. Just opened up for a split second. He was ready to fire.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
And that one falls for Clarkson.
I mean, Jordan Clarkson is huge in the Philippines. His family with roots there, traveling out to Manila with NBA cares, drawing huge crowds.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Rebounded by the Jazz. Clarkson passes to Markkanen. Defended by Nurkic. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
And Markkanen should do that more. He's got the height to survey the defense and try to find the open man.
Lillard passes to Simons. Three-pointer. They get the rebound. Controls the rebound and the putback.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. Lillard against Sexton. Pass to Olynyk. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Launches it. Rebounded by Nurkic. Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Simons passes to Thibault. Back to Simons. Outside for Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Simons playing unselfish. That's going to help this team get in a great rhythm.
Markkanen from long range. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. Both teams have it going here early.
Badger trails Blazers
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And from what we've seen from the Jazz, what's your take so far?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense was pretty lost.
So the Utah 5 right now. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Colin Sexton. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. Then it's Kelly Olynyk. Well, Brent, Portland has made a name for itself as a perennial contender.
Well, the recent success started with Dame, and with the exception of his rookie year, they've made the playoffs every year since, except last year when he was hurt. So Lillard has single-handedly changed Blazers basketball.
Here's Lillard. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Lillard's got 6.
Now, Lillard's one of the smaller point guards in the league, but amongst traffic, he's willing to go in and challenge, and tough one there as he gets creative.
Here's Markkanen. And there's another one for the Jazz.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Back to Simons. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Well, we've seen Anthony Simons gradually progress over time, and given opportunity with Lillard being hurt last year, man, this guy is showing that he's an offensive guy and ready to explode.
A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Pass to Markkanen. The 3. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Sexton against Grant. Beyond the arc. Sexton misses. And Brent Simons is one of those guards you love having in your rotation.
Yep, a volume three-point shooter. And the one thing about him, BA, that's standing out is the ability off the bounce to get to that shot. He's very good at it at a young age.
Olynyk with a screen on Thibault. Markkanen, the pass to Sexton. 6 to shoot. The kick to Olynyk. Shoots over Grant. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Nurkic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Grant, the pass to Simons. Back to Grant. Here's Lillard. Checked by Sexton. And Lillard, here we go. It's deflected. On the break. Markkanen right side. Inside. The kick to Olynyk.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
On the wing, Clarkson. He's covered by Simons. They grab their own miss. And down it goes. 2 points. 6 points for him.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Nails it from beyond the arc. Brent at the center position. It does feel like we're seeing a re-emergence of the big man, the traditional 5.
Yeah, BA, I think it comes down to whether or not you have one or not. I mean, there are teams that just don't have the bruising big that can go down into the post and dominate possessions to slow things down and get to the paint. Other teams are electing to want to play faster and with more skill. So it comes down to how a team wants to set their roster up as to whether or not the traditional 5 is part of your action.
Another shot outside for Sexton. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
And Olynyk doing a nice job just keeping the symmetry out there.
Here's Lillard. To the right side. Here's Grant. Can't hit that one. So Utah will take it the other way. There's 48 seconds left in the first half of this game. Clarkson passes to Olynyk. Olynyk with a screen on Thibault. Pass to Clarkson. Sexton up top. All sorts of time. Yep, that one goes. And now a 7-point Utah lead.
That's in rhythm and right on target, as Sexton has a very well-rounded offensive game and playing in control now.
Lillard. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Man, Jeremy Grant is one of those guys that's capable of highlight dunks on a nightly basis. That time, vicious finish.
Outside Sexton. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, BA.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. And so that brings score.
The Jazz 31. Fans, put your hands together and get loud for the Jabberwocky.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. It's been quite a game for Lauri Markkanen.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
We've got Nasir Little, Sharp out there with Johnson. Then it's Drew Eubanks, and it's Reddish in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Here's Dunn. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Dunn's got his first points in this one.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Sharp, no good. Utah's gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Pass to Horton Tucker. Here's Azubuike. Jacks up a 3. They get it back. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. And now a 9-point Jazz lead. Here's Little. Eubanks the screen. For 3. The shot won't fall. Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. To the middle. Here's Azubuike, and he jams it home with authority.
Lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride, so full speed, 2 points.
Johnson inside, defended by Dunn. The shot by Johnson, no good. Here's Horton Tucker. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Dunn outside. He tries for 3. The putback. It's good on the putback. He has 6.
Big time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip ins are easier to make. Outside Johnson. Eubanks the screen. Down low. Can they get it? And he takes the feet in stride and slams it home.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Dunn driving to the basket, and it's good. 2 points.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Reddish. Here's Sharp, defended by Dunn. Here's Sharp.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
There's the three. Eubanks gets the bucket. Eubanks, he's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
Pass to Gay. Here's Dunn. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Dunn's got 6 points.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
That free throw no good.
At the line for your Trailblazers.
And the second free throw is good. The Jazz have gone 6 for 9 in the half. Now here's Dunn, covered by Johnson. Gay outside. And there's the rejection. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
1:07 left in the third. Here's Horton Tucker. Just 2 to shoot. Hey, expanding his range. The rebound by Eubanks. Out to the right wing. Here's Sharp. Back to Reddish. Here's Eubanks. Pass to Little. To the paint. Second shot opportunity. And he sinks the layup. Eubanks, he's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
And for Little, that's a quality find right there, just dropping that pass.
Now here's Dunn, covered by Johnson. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And he knocks down the first one. So Portland ends up going with a new group. A big group substitution here for Utah. And he makes both free throws. The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Lillard passes to Simons. Blocked!
All the length of Kelly Olynyk helping to get that block.
Pass to Markkanen. Takes a 3. Portland grabs the miss. Nurkic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Grant, and so it's the Utah Jazz. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a... And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth. They've got Chris Dunn, Lauri Markkanen out there with Kelly Olynyk. Then it's Jordan Clarkson.
Substitution, Colin Sexton.
Well, Portland's shooting about 56% in this one. Here's Lillard. Pass to Nurkic. Over Sexton. And Nurkic with the basket. On the assist by Lillard. Lillard's got 3 assists now in this one. Now Clarkson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Jazz lead by 11.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Here's Sexton. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
The Sexton as a guard making that look so pretty.
Here's Lillard with the drive. Got a hand on it. Clarkson outside. Defended by Nurkic. The kick to Olynyk. Pass to Clarkson. Hits the 3-pointer. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Jazz.
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots.
And there's been another bonus to what's happened with them tonight, and that's the offensive rebounding. They're boxing out, they're getting up extra shots. That could be a difference maker in the result.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball.
Portland ball.
For Portland, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. For 3, here's Lillard. Gets the 3 ball to go. Lillard's got 5 points now this quarter.
You have to appreciate Lillard tonight just showing this kind of effort and not afraid again to put his team on his back.
The kick to Olynyk. Six on the shot clock. Shoots inside. Clarkson with the bucket, getting it done inside.
And sometimes Jordan Clarkson, when he's feeling it, he can get crafty out there. Beautiful dribble move.
Lillard against Sexton. From deep. And it's Lillard with the 3.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Clarkson for 3. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
I'd like to see more of that from Clarkson. Just get more consistent from the three-point line. Steps up and knocks that one down.
Lillard fires away from way outside. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
For 3, here's Lillard. Good. He's been great in this one. 9 for 15 after that shot.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
Well, he's doing everything he can to make them competitive. And by everything, I mean draining threes.
The kick to Olynyk. Defended by Nurkic. Olynyk in the post. Working on Grant. Rebounded by Nurkic. Not a lot of time left for the Trailblazers in this one. Simons finds Lillard. Launches a 3. The rebound by Markkanen. Simons against Sexton. Man, a strong finish with 2 hands.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Yeah, it looks like a veteran team tonight. Getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win. Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Now Portland with it. 11-point game. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. Now here's Sexton. And so it's Utah with the W. All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Thank you.
Don't fling to the biscuit.
matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backboards to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Fighting in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. So the Portland Trail Blazers able to put the first points up on the board. Simons against Edwards. Outside, Towns. From the arc. Tries to save it. They grab their own miss. Outside Conley. The kick out to Towns. 5 on the clock. Here's Edwards. The rebound by Grant. Here's Thibault. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one is on Towns.
An NBA All-Defense for 2 years running. Matisse Thibault has been a game-changing defender from the minute he set foot in the NBA.
He's off on the second. And Greg, we know at Washington, Thibault was the College Defensive Player of the Year, averaging 3.5 steals and over 2 blocks a game.
And per minute, not far off that pace in the pros. His opponent field goal percentage last season good for second best in the league.
Edwards finds McDaniel. Edwards drives in. And Edwards with the stuff.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Now, here's Lillard. Passes it to Grant. Tries driving to the basket. Gobert with the block. Conley with it, now defended by Grant. Here's Towns, count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Well, I tell you what, it's so hard trying to corral Towns. He's got excellent strength, good feet, good hands, and he's got a will to score the ball that you've got to appreciate.
Hey, guys, how about the dominant young career Karl Anthony Towns is having?
Very few can dominate like he can, Kevin. Towns is a monster. He's averaging a double-double every year of his career so far. So valuable in what he brings to the table.
Here's Conley, following the score by Damian Lillard. To the inside, stolen by Grant. And now Lillard running the floor all by himself.
I like the fact Grant isn't afraid to be risky on defense at times. I mean, using his wingspan, that gives him an opportunity to clog up passing lanes and maybe create some open court opportunities for his team.
And Edwards with the stuff.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
Over in the corner, McDaniels. Here he goes.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Conley into the lane. Good work there as it goes.
And he's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play.
And Lillard kicks to Grant. And then Lillard slams it in.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, GA, something that's kept Portland from getting over the hump is their defense.
Kevin, their defensive rating hasn't been pretty for several years. It's a point of emphasis for the Blazers going forward. Shore up the D and try and take that next step.
The kick out to Towns. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Grant outside. Over to the wing. Lillard way outside. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Outside, Towns. There's the triple. No good. Shot missing. Now Portland takes it the other way. Grant the pass to Lillard. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Grant's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
Yeah, that's just good basketball there by Grant, moving the ball to the wide open man and getting an assist out of it.
Now here's Edwards. Dishes to McDaniels. Towns, the pass to Gobert. Conley with a wide open look, and once again off the mark by Minnesota. Simons kicks to Lillard. And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Trailblazers. He got into double digits. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Trailblazers.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. And it's Thibault in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me. That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
The Timberwolves working the ball around. And Gobert throws it down.
And look at the big man get up. When Gobert takes flight, well, you are in for a show.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Portland. Grant, right side. Back to Lillard. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And we've seen Lillard take over games. Tonight, no exception. The defense has simply had no answer for this man.
Edwards passes to Conley. From 20 feet out. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Drops in the tray. Edwards got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And, you know, for Edwards, it's about hitting the 3 consistently. This will help take his game to the next level.
Lillard misses. Minnesota in the lead.
And you look at the loyalty Lillard has shown. Stuck with the Blazers through thick and thin. It's why he is beloved in Portland. Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
And oh, here we go. Lillard's got it, the fast break chance. Lillard again missing. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And at some point, Greg, you wonder if Lillard is the greatest Blazer of all time.
Listen, he is in the conversation. You'd have to include Walden, Drexler up there. But Lillard's resume in Portland has a strong argument.
And Portland has possession. They trail by 1. Pass to Thibault. Back to Lillard. Out to the wing. Grant kicks to Lillard. Clock at 4. He feeds it to Nurkic. Chalk up 2 there.
You know, this is why you run the offense through Damian Lillard. I mean, sure, he's going to get his, but he's also going to make sure others get theirs, too.
The pass to Conley. Gobert with a screen for Conley. Inside. No good that time. Great D that time from Nurkic. Here's Grant. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And now it's a 3-point Trailblazer lead.
The superb work ethic of Grant. My, what a nice soft touch inside.
Here's Towns. Finds the hole for the 2nd time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Lillard attacking. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Boy, the ability to knife inside and convert. Lillard is fearless when it comes to attacking the basket.
Timberwolves trail by 4. The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
Edwards can't hit.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Grant the pass to Thibault. Lillard against Conley. Fades back. Lillard misses for Minnesota. They've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the 2nd quarter. McDaniels finds Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam.
Lillard the pass to Grant. And here now is Thibault. Kicks it out to Lillard. Here's the 3. And they recover it. Pass to Nurkic. Here's Thibault. Shot clock at 5. Here's Simons. The feed to Nurkic. And it's good for 2. Nurkic has got the lead up to 4 now for the Trailblazers.
And with his skill, Nurkic can score from anywhere. on the court. But when you're 280, his skills probably better utilized inside.
Back to Edwards. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Edwards got 9 points in the quarter.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Trailblazers lead by 2. We'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the... And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Really an incredible game from Lillard.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
So on the floor for Minnesota, Anderson is out there with Prince. Then it's Naz Reid. And it's Noel in at the point guard. Lillard, basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
And there's such an edge to Lillard's game. Dame doesn't care where he is on the court. He's going to get buckets.
The kick out to Anderson. Sinks that one from the post. Anderson's got it all tied up now for Minnesota.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Outstanding handles from the clever guard. Lillard crafty with it in his hand and can create for anybody.
Pass to Prince. Spins. Here's Noel. Kicks it out to Prince. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Lillard attacking, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
And for a point guard, Lillard has some hops. Outstanding at knowing when to use them for the dunk.
Pass to Alexander Walker. It's Prince on the wing. Anderson with the screen for Prince to the middle. It'll go. The Portland lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Anderson.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time right in the shooting pocket.
Here's Lillard. Kicks it out to Grant. Back to Lillard. And finished off by Nurkic.
And this is where Nurkic gets a lot of his points, staying active even after the shot goes up.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. Noel passes to Anderson. Atop the key, Prince. Jacks up a 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Prince has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
You know, when it comes to the Minnesota Timberwolves, for so long, they've struggled to be competitive. But recently, I think they've started to turn things around. I mean, they've got a nice core. They got a taste of the playoffs recently, and now look to build on that.
Here's Sharp. Up and in on the layup.
And you got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Here's Noel. He's guarded by Johnson. We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter of the game. Kicks to Anderson. Rebound by the Trailblazers. And for the Timberwolves, Clark getting the #1 pick in the 2020 draft certainly helped their turnaround.
Yeah, that's rocket fuel when you're trying to move up, and they got a good one, a special one in Anthony Edwards. That guy is going to help them take major strides forward. This is an organization clearly on the rise.
For the Timberwolves, Kyle Anderson.
Timberwolves trail by 3. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Prince wide open. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Here's Reddish. The shake. Kicks it out to Johnson. Reddish the pass to Sharp. Count that one. Sharp's got 4 points this quarter. 59 seconds left in the third. Here's Noel. Covered by Johnson. D2 from Anderson. Kept alive, Minnesota. And there's the pass to Noel. Timberwolves passing it around. Anderson the screen. From deep, Prince. The putback. And they have their chances. 2 offensive rebounds. But they still come up empty. Now Reddish. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. Pass to Sharp. Here's Eubanks. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Passes it to Alexander Walker. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession in this way. True team basketball.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Johnson is out there with Sharp. Then it's Little. Then it's Reddish. And it's Eubanks in at the 5 down low. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Conley with it, and it's Reddish picking him up. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Just 4 to shoot. McDaniels dishes to Gobert. And here's Edwards from the arc. And Gobert kicks to McDaniels. Conley the pass to Towns. Goes back up. And Conley puts it in.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Lillard from outside sinks the three-pointer. Lillard's got 24 points.
Such a lethal outside sniper. Lillard isn't bashful at looking to pull the trigger from deep.
And stolen by Thibault. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. All going up court. And the dunk by Grant.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play. Then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
The kick out to Towns. Hits it from three-point range.
Among big men, Towns is one of the very best spot-up shooters there is. And very consistent on the catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Lillard way outside. And another 3 for Portland. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Timberwolves. 8-point game. Gobert with a screen on Simon. And finished off by Gobert.
And, you know, you give Edwards credit for making the right decision there, feeding his teammate. Smart, good basketball.
Lillard scanning the floor. Pass to Thibault. Now here's Grant. Lillard from outside. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Grant's got 5 assists in the game.
And part of what makes Dame special, he can pour it in, working off the ball. Rare to see a point guard who finds points without the rock in their hands.
From 12 feet out. No good off the back of the rim. Trailblazers leading by 9. To the paint. Simons finds Nurkic. Grant at the elbow. Now Lillard. A 3. And another three for Portland.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for Portland.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Lillard outside. From deep three-point range, and it's McDaniels with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 12.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Trailblazers.
We got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one that got it done. High-scoring game.
Bucket after bucket. They were really in attack mode all game long.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Lillard.
And, you know, there was no stopping him tonight. Whenever he got the ball, he was looking to score, and rightly so.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Close the alley-oop. Now the Timberwolves with it, trailing by 13. Towns wide open. No good on the triple. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Drills the three-pointer.
And we've seen Lillard hit that shot before. He has no fear when it comes to the deep three.
And finished off by Edwards.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. He's rising.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks.